Now we got. I think the bus stop's across the street. It's just walking, Monster. So, having an experience at a job counts. Yeah. The main reason I want overnight is because it works out good for me. No conflict. And having availability that is open. Like they wanted, they wanted somebody that is available for overnights. And being available 7 overnights a week and having the swing shift manager experience, it helps. It does help. Yeah. It does help. Hopefully I'll get a call back tomorrow. If not, you always have Friday with that job fair. If the Compass group works out Friday, it'll be good. They said the hiring manager wasn't there today, but they'll give me a call tomorrow, hopefully. They'll help out. That'll work out good. I mean, it's best to tell the truth, like when you go on an interview, because having the experience is the key. Having the actual experience. That saying, well, I went on 3 job interviews in the last month or so, and nobody hired me, right? When you're actually not telling the truth. You didn't go on no job interviews in the last month or so. Hey, this is some crappy weather. Yeah, overnight shift would be something. It would be different. And tell you the truth, I would like to be a manager there. Don't get me wrong, I would like to be a manager there. I think it would be better than being in crew. I mean, crew is just so much you can learn. Being a manager, that's a plus. Having the experience is a plus. Nice place. It's a very nice place here. The Sicky Specials. Black Sea Bass. Stuffed sole and Maryland crab cakes. Fish kebab, grilled scallops. All that. Oh, we'll see. Well, they said the hiring manager wasn't there. They got Jack Daniels Coca-Cola, for real? That's something different. Experience of what? What's his experience? See, you get a CVS over here, AAA, a pizzeria, Boulevard. That's the McDonald's I just went on an interview for. It's convenient. Right in the neighborhood. And look, here's the shave place. Here comes the shave place. I mean, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for overnight. You know what it is like jobs like Cityfield, jobs like The Garden, jobs like McDonald's, jobs like Burger King. They have a lot of turnover. There's a big turnover. Live in New York City, Queens. Yeah, I can definitely get to this place. That's not the problem. So next interview is on Friday. Next interview is Friday for Compass Group. Now that will be okay too. You know, that's what they're looking for. You know, experience is a good thing to have. You know, experience is good to have. Having experience getting drunk and pouring beer on yourself doesn't qualify you for a job. Having experience eating spicy noodle and drinking a whole thing of milk and drinking beer can make you really sick. I got so much food today. Is this the bus stop? Yes, it is the bus stop. Yeah, I ain't cut my hair till it gets warm. 3 months. So I'm pretty much open 7 nights a week. In order for you to take on an overnight job, you have to be open like 7 nights a week. It helps with the scheduling. It helps that you're dependable, and it helps you in, being open 7 days a week. Like when I work at an apartment building, like I'm available, 7 days a week. Like if they said I was hired, I could start whenever. Doesn't really matter to me. I can start whenever. Like to me, having a channel like this has got. I don't say it got expensive. The only expensive part was the gambling. Everything else was not expensive. Everything else is not expensive, but the gambling part is expensive. The gambling part of the channel. I'm not one of his mods anymore because the Golden Girls, told him not to unmod me. The Golden Girls, his Golden Girls. Yeah, some poor person bought him his gimbal. Man, these people are suckers, I'm telling you. These people are suckers. $7 o'clock. I got to the interview on time, which is good. It was a quick interview, They just basically my email, if I'm available, what shift I would like to be available for. Like back in the day, I used to be available. I used to be available for like any shift from 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock at night. because I used to work overnights at Walmart. So we'll see how this works out. You know, I'm not giving up until I get a secondary job. Overnight job would work out good because it's not gonna be full time, but you know it's gonna help. It's gonna help. You know, it's gonna help with the hours. You know, 20 or 30 extra hours a week is a plus. I mean, not gonna pay what I got paid at the garden. You know, but I also applied for the MTA. And I had an interview with Compass Group on Friday. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens. All I know is this is convenient for my house. I take the Q12 down to the 76. You know, it's not far. I pretty much, like the MTA fare is going up to $35 a week now. And you remember when it used to be $1? Remember when the fare was $1? Man. Remember when gas was $1? Remember gas for your car was $1? Man. Good times. That was a good time, I'm telling you. My first apartment, right, was $540 a month rent. Everything included.
Wow.
In Phillipsburg, New Jersey.
Lucky you.
See, when I worked at the McDonald's before in Phillipsburg, I didn't get fired from there. I left because I was getting bullied. Somebody was bullying me. And there's 2 McDonald's in Phillipsburg. There's one off the highway, across from the Walmart, and then there's one in town. But that was 20 years ago, so. When you're getting bullied, you know,
Yeah, you have to.
you can't take it.
You have to make a way of life.
Yeah.
That's
Like, any job I've been at for a long time, like once something happens where I'm getting bullied or whatever, like I either lose the job or something else happens. I don't know.
no, there's people are so mean.
Yeah. Like this guy that lives in Vegas, he's on disability, right? And he pretty much has his viewers buying stuff and throwing money, and he acts like a fool. And he doesn't care. He don't care because, you know, everybody, you know, he doesn't care because he's got everybody fooled. So it is what it is. Oh, this will be a second job.
Okay.
I'm trying to replace the job I lost from the overnight, which it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to replace that type of money. The only way I'll be able to replace that type of money is if I get another job that is equal to that on an overnight shift. Like I have an interview with Compass Group. They do Barclays Center. They do hotels. They do LaGuardia airports.
Oh, yeah?
And I think they paid to like 23 up. And I told the guy on the interview that, you know, I have experience, you know, I have swing shift manager experience. I mean, that was 20 years ago, but still. I mean, it's good to have experience.
Yeah.
Good to have experience. I mean, it's a lot easier now than it was 20 years ago because everybody uses the apps and stuff. Even the hiring manager wasn't even there today. They put the job, but they're looking for overnight help. they won't need overnight. Because I feel like they're still busy on overnights, drive-through wise. And then you figure they got to be getting ready for breakfast in the morning, Like they open for breakfast at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 5 o'clock. There's some places 6 o'clock. So you gotta know how all the breakfast stuff, all the breakfast menu like hasn't really changed. Only the lunch menu. Breakfast menu is pretty much the same stuff. The only thing that changes is the lunch menu. Breakfast menu is, I don't even know if they do salads anymore. Do they do salads at McDonald's anymore? I don't know. Do they? You know? Hopefully the bus comes. Hopefully the bus comes. Alright, this is 76. I take the 76 to the 12 and then take the 12 home. I wish I didn't use up all my hotspot yesterday. I can't what I'm gonna do is like once I get all these accessories and shit paid off on my phone, I'm probably gonna get that other thing per month. What you call it? The other thing per month where you I forget what you call it. It's like the internet for the home. It wasn't even that expensive. See, the problem is like I like to work. I'm a workaholic. It just when you're out of a job a long time and then you like can't bite your lip, things happen. Things happen, Like Vegas, I guarantee you people can find work in Vegas. Just too many lazy people. Like the guy doesn't want to work. Because if he works, then he won't get the food stamps. He won't get his disability. He won't have time to do his channel. So he won't have, all that free stuff. So why work when you're making money off YouTube, off the government, and scamming everybody? Why work? Makes no sense. Oh man, I know if you got to 76 on that side, I could get all the way to Buffalo Wild Wings, but not looking to spend any more money right now. Trying to make some more money. The only thing on my list that I need to buy is probably I want to get a new couch. New couch is one of those pull-out couches. This couch I have, it was in my apartment when I first got it. So it was a furnished apartment when I first got it. So the couch and the bed are like couch, the bed, the table, like most of the furniture, like everything's like nothing's new. The TV is about 15 years old. My laptop's about 7 years old. Most of my gizmos and gadgets are like pretty old too. Yeah. Oh. Hey, you know, you can't lie about having an experience, you know? If it happens, it happens. They said they need people on overnight. Because I feel like their morning shift and their afternoon shift, they have a good amount of people. But probably overnight, probably don't have too many reliable people. So, oh yeah? Oh man. Well, the way this is gonna work out, I tell you, it's like I don't know how they do the schedule now with the McDonald's, but I know back in the day I used to have my schedule like either a week or two in advance or something like that. But with all the apps and stuff like that, what they pretty much do is like when you get hired, they put you in front of a computer before you actually do stuff. They do like a lot of different things now. Even for the swing shift managers, they sent them like somewhere else to go through the process because you had to go through like the McDonald's University, something like the manager. Well, but I know like other managers at that time, the swing shift managers, they didn't go through the McDonald's school. Only me. So every day I had to like drive out to Eastern PA from like where I lived in Phillipsburg. Yeah, that was some good times. I wish I still had that apartment, but it wouldn't have worked out because it's like it would have been a far commute just to like go work at this apartment building away from Phillipsburg, New Jersey. It would have been the commute would have been too much money. But now having things that are convenient, like in Queens, works out good. This one is like with 2 buses and stuff. It's really two buses for me. All together is like 30 minutes from my house, if like because you have to wait and stuff like that. So that's not bad compared to like hour and a half from the city when I had to go to Manhattan. So a lot of times I would come home from work and I would take the LA to bar at night. So I was spending more money. I was spending like over 200 a month, like just going back and forth to work. That's kind of nuts. Like when this thing goes up in January, I'll still be spending like 140 a month on transportation, which is still not that bad compared to like if say you're driving a car. If you're driving a car, you're paying a lot more than $140 for gas. You know, you're paying a lot more than 100. You know, I don't think anybody cares about Matt Frost. His mother's nicer than he is. This will work out good. I mean, overnight job. That's what I wanted because I still want to keep my baseball job, but I already know if I get something like overnight like this, I'm only gonna do a limited amount of games. And if there's conflict, like if, say I'm scheduled with like an overnight job, I can't be in the stadium. I can't be in the stadium past 10 o'clock. I won't make it to work on time. Unless I take an Uber or Lyft, but I won't make it to work because look how long it takes to like wait for this bus. They said there's a Q16, but they said it's like a 12-minute walk. But this is a good strip. Like this is Willow Point Boulevard, and then it's going all the way to Norman Boulevard. You know? So my friend that lives in Vegas, right? He has all the Golden Girls in his chat. So he gives everybody wrenches. He knows what he's doing. He ain't stupid. Yeah, I mean, he's not a good slot player, but then again, who is? He'll spend more money on food than anything else. He'll wear the same T-shirt for 5, 6, 7 days in a row, maybe 8 days in a row. He'll wear the same shorts too. I know bums that dress better than he does. I do. Oh look at that! That's that car down there that is lit up. It's lit. And besides working overnight, I would believe it's like there'll be a lot of prepping. You'll probably be like prepping for the next day shift. Won't be standing around too much. I mean, there will be some people going for like I don't know if this lobby is open during overnights. Probably not. So it's like just drive-through. He's over 400 pounds. That's why he's sleeping on a futon. Pretty much a futon's gonna hurt his back more than his house. Because what's underneath that futon is just the metal. And you know how he broke his futon? I mean, you know how he broke his gimbal? Because he wasn't careful. Oh, he's sucking people good. And then he's gonna come here in January with no jacket, no gloves, just a hoodie and shorts. When it's freezing cold in January. Because the guy lives in the desert, in Vegas. That's not real weather. Well, he's not gonna get kicked out of the apartment, but when his mother passes away, I guarantee you, Dad will stop paying for his rent. His dad's just doing the mother a favor, I'm telling you that. Because Dad doesn't even have to pay his rent. He's 34 years old. He should be able to, like, between him and his mom, they should be able to afford that rent in that apartment. They both get disability. Mom's retired, they both get enough money for food. They should have no problem with money. Should have no problem. But for some reason, they got the dad suckered in. And the parents never got married. So that futon could hold between 400 to 700 pounds. That's what I was reading, but they said they got it from a neighbor that was already used. So it wasn't brand new. someone's already used, you know, you don't really know. I mean, do I think I'm gonna get hired from this place? Maybe. I mean, they do need overnight staff. I guess they're short on overnight people. Overnights are hard. Overnights are hard, and you know, like, you might be busy, you might not be busy. They also look at my resume. You know, the hiring manager wasn't even there today, so we'll find out tomorrow. So the next interview is Friday for Compass Group. It's getting cold out here.
Required to ride.
It's really cold out there.
10 minutes?
Yeah, like
You
10
scored
to
4
15.
points?
Huh?
You scored 4 points?
Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 163rd Street.
I was on the sidewalk, I was waiting for the bus. Oh. Oh no, maybe if nothing else works out, we'll go for security. Oh no. I'm just looking for something like
This stop is Francis
overnight right
Lewis
now.
Boulevard and 163rd Street.
It's just the season and make
Next
money.
stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 25th Avenue.
You know? I like going to work. I don't have this theory that Jesus is going to give me money and, you know, people are going to give me money and
This stop is Francis Lewis
everything's going to be
Boulevard
okay
and
and
25th
Jesus is going to pay
Avenue.
my rent and all that. I already know what's going on.
Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 169th Street.
I already know who pays the rent every month. I already know like what I got to do. You know? I already know what I gotta do.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 169th Street.
Yeah. What can you do?
Touch yellow tape to open doors.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 171st Street. Transfer available to Q16.
Oh yeah, 420.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 171st Street.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know if I'll be available, Matt.
Touch your way to open doors.
All depends on my schedule.
Doors closing.
You know. I'm not on vacation.
Please exit through the rear door. Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 32nd Avenue. Transfer available to Q28.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. If I start this new job, which I didn't deny that I have experience.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 32nd Avenue.
Touch yellow tape to open doors. Doors closing.
The low standards, you know. You're not up here. You're like down there. You know? You're not like up here like you think you are. You're down there. You're like below the belt. You know? So, next interview is on Friday. The security thing would be would be a good idea too. If it gets that far.
Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 33rd Avenue.
You know? See what happens.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 33rd
The hiring
Avenue.
manager wasn't even there today.
Touch yellow tape to open doors.
You know? Oh man. It's cold outside.
Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and 35th Avenue. Please exit through the rear door.
So the next interview is on Friday. We'll see what happens Friday.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 35th Avenue.
Please move away from the doors. Please move away from the doors.
Next stop, Francis Lewis Boulevard and Station Road.
This is too much. Do they do salads at McDonald's? I know they do it at Wendy's.
Touch yellow tape to open doors. Doors open. Doors closing.
Oh man. I've got all that stuff. What is that? Cranberry juice? Grape juice?
Please move away from the doors. Please move away from the doors.
Oh, let's see what happens.
Please move away from the doors. Please move away from the doors.
Cold
Please
outside.
move away from the doors. Please move away from the doors.
Please exit through the rear
Please move
door.
away from the doors. Please move away from the doors.
That's what we do. Look, TV.
Yeah, so that one shows us like the next one is supposed to be like every day. He never comes to see them all. Yeah. But that's a good thing. Softball. Yeah. Thank you so much.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and Station Road.
Shall locate to open doors. Doors opening. Doors closing.
So no by tomorrow. Hopefully.
Next stop, Francis
Is that-
Lewis
is that
Boulevard
the
and
overnight
44th
people?
Avenue. Transfers available to 220G, Q12 and Q13. Please exit through the rear door.
I told him I have swing shift manager experience. It was good that I mentioned I had the experience of being a swing shift manager. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but big, saying I had the experience, why not? I mean, that's a good idea, right? I mean, that's a good idea, right? I will know by tomorrow. I will know by tomorrow, and then if I don't, still have the Compass Group interview on Friday. But they said they need people on overnight. They said they need people on overnight. Why not? Overnight is kind of my thing. Experience plus. I had 5 years experience working there. I've done every single spot. It's living you won't forget. It's a lot different than how you used to do it.
This stop is Francis Lewis Boulevard and 44th Avenue.
Thank you.
Ready to ride.
Oh, rain, rain, rain. Get the hell out of here, rain. We don't want no more rain. Oh. That's one job I actually would. That's one job I would actually go for as swing manager. Yeah, that's one job I would go for swing shift manager. Why not? Why not? Ah, shit. Yeah, that was quick. Hey, yo, go get that down. Man. Hot Bogan. Yeah, keep all my jobs in Queens, and I don't have to pay for that like that bar. That'll work out good for me.
Next stop, Northern Boulevard to Royal Street. Please exit through the rear door.
You know?
This stop is Northern Boulevard and Royal Street.
Oh. Oh, man.
Next stop, Northern Boulevard and Kennedy Street.
There's two movies out tomorrow, Ellen McKay and some other movie.
Thank you for writing.
Gotta stay hopeful. I feel like start the new job. It's gonna take me about 2-3 months before I'm back to where I was. At least 2-3 months, if that.
Please exit through the rear door.
Tomorrow's our early day tomorrow too.
Yeah, that's good.
They're all early days except for Wednesday and Sunday.
This stop is Northern Boulevard, Kennedy Street.
Still will work out pretty good. Yeah, still, no matter what, still work out good for me.
Please exit through the rear
Every time
door.
I lost something, I was able to gain something.
Next stop, Northern Boulevard and Long Boulevard. Transfers available between
Very cold in this place. It's freezing cold weather. I love it. The guy in Barnville gave me like this purple purple fruit, this eggplant. They gave me a whole bunch of onions. Well, I didn't bring it with me, but they gave me like a whole bunch of stuff. I gotta bring it home tomorrow. I don't know yet.
Please exit through the rear door. This stop is Northern Boulevard at Guy Boulevard.
Once I get the
Next stop,
job situation
Northern
under
Boulevard
control.
at 217th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard at 217th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard at 228th
Well, the
Street.
Compass group at the funeral on Friday will be interested too. I mean, that would be really like.
Please exit through the rear door.
You know, I think that the Compass group interview on Friday will be good. So far, like, the thing on the other day, not too sure. It'll be more of an outside job. $25-30 hours would be fine. It's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be anything like. No job's gonna be like the garden. No job's gonna be like the garden. Yeah. Yeah.
This stop is Northern Boulevard at 223rd
Yeah.
Street.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh. And when I started, like the manager or swing shift manager, they wear like the blue button-down shirts. So it's not like how it used to be, where it's just like white. And I don't see a tie either. I think they went away from that too. I think that would be a good idea. Be a swing shift manager. All you have to do is respect people and not say the wrong thing. That's back in the day. We had it was a white shirt with a McDonald's like tie and McDonald's hat. I can even show you the McDonald's hat I had. I still have it at home. No. No, I'm going home and going to relax. Wednesday night, you know? Wednesday night. Sometimes you just need to relax. You don't have to always be traveling. I have like 2 bags. I have 2 bags of like food that I have to take home tomorrow anyhow. A lot of fruit and vegetables, pasta. I have like 2 bags that I have to take home tomorrow. Oh, I'm home. I'm going home to eat dinner too. It's good to be married. Being married is good. You have somebody to spend time with. You know, it's somebody that is good for you. You're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to be alone. And I'm not meant to have just one job. It's just not me. I mean, sometimes you just gotta bite your lip. I mean, I know it's hard because I like to say whatever is on my mind. But sometimes you need to like bite your lip. Oh, he's never gonna get married. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's Thursday.
What'd you say?
Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh yeah. Hot dogging. I want to like if they let me know like by tomorrow, then I'll have an idea like when I will start. Hopefully they'll let me know tomorrow. I mean, having my resume on Indeed actually helps. Like, I keep adding more stuff onto it, so it helps. When I only go to one job, it's it would be enough if my rent wasn't the biggest bill in my house, you know. But it is what it is. I live in New York. New York's one of the most expensive cities in the world. More expensive than Vegas. You know, so what can you do? I mean, you know, everything going up in price. But you know, this guy in the apartment building keeps hooking me up with this food and stuff. I was like, I don't know where he gets it from, but who cares? No complaints. I don't know where he gets this stuff from, but he gets it every week. gets a whole bunch. So it's okay. No, make too much money, mate. Even if I applied for Section 8 where I make way too much money, I would have to just keep one job in order to qualify for Section 8 or whatever. But that's just not me. I mean, these arena jobs, these were hard jobs. Working arena jobs, very difficult. You know, very, very difficult. Sure is. Things are hard, you know? Food is going up in price. If I had the ability, I would plant my own onions and potatoes. 8 o'clock already. Shit. Oh, cool. Nothing. Nothing. I want to go inside. I'm cold. I figure like the winter months is not gonna be that busy because I know how it was. The winter months not gonna be. The winter months will probably be like not so many hours, but then like after winter, like it'll pick up more. Well, anyway, have a good night. Thanks for watching Ross Says What. Ciao for now.